God has blessed me, glory to God, for peddling papers on the street corner. Amen. That I am in the University of California Hall, you see Bakersfield, Hall of Fame. You go back, and my picture's hanging on the wall with a police chief and 4 or 5 other leaders of Kern County. Glory to God. And I got a handful of people. Why? That's what he said here. Not having my own righteousness. Because most people, I don't act like a preacher. Hello? You know why? Because I tell them, a deacon board, you know what a deacon board is supposed to be for? To wait on tables, to take care of the needs of orphans and widows. That's what the book said. It's self-evident to what it said. Peter and the apostles got together and said, let us appoint Stephen and some deacons here so that they can wait on the needs of the people, the physical needs of the people, so we can give ourselves the time of prayer and fast. Is that what the book said? Yes. Glory to God. Oh, but they told me that they go to my pastor, they got a new one, and he's about ready to leave town now too. Well, he's going to preach what we tell him to do. Glory to God. What would you do? I said, I tell you to do exactly what Peter told who was it? Simon the sorcerer. And Peter looked at him, and the original Greek said to Peter, turn around and told him whenever he offered him money, that I'll give you money to have what you. And the original Greek said, Peter turned around and said, go to hell with your money. You don't act like a preacher. What's a preacher supposed to act like? What is my conversation? Is it a Christian conversation? Absolutely. Why? Because it's consistent with what the Christian doctrine is. The faith of Jesus Christ, and it is self-evident. Let me finish this and I'll quit. 4th time this morning. And be found in him. Where are you going to find this at? Hallelujah. Where are you going to find this? A song, I mentioned Sally yesterday on Bakersfield. It's on her disc in that car. What have I done to deserve God's own son? I said, that's the most ignorant verse anybody ever wrote in a religious song. What have I done to deserve God's own son? Nothing you can do to deserve somebody that's dying for you. Amen? I die for my family, my friends, but what have I done to deserve God's own son? Jesus died for what? The sin of the world. That we might be able to be freed from that sin. Listen to what it said. Not having my own righteousness, which is of the law. Glory to God. Not having my own righteousness, which is of the law. Is that what it said? In other words, if I was capable of fulfilling all 10 commandments, that's a righteous law, that's my own righteousness, but that which is through the faith of Christ. Think about it. He took all my sins away. You're still a sinner. Oh, yeah, I'm still a sinner. And will be until I see him. And when I see him, I'm going to be immortalized like he is. I'll sin no more. There will not be any missing of the mark. I will have become who he is and what he is. Glory to God. Through the faith of Christ, the righteousness. Somebody wonder, wait a minute, you teach the people that they can live any way they want to. And I say, I'm guilty of that. You can live any way you want to. That's right. But if your wants are contradictory to the gospel of Jesus Christ, you need to be born again. And what? I'm not going to be saved on my works. There's not any work that I can do that I'm going to be saved. How am I saved? I am saved because I accepted the gift that God offered, self-evident, for God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth on him need not perish. That means in this world and the world to come, I don't need to perish. It is self-evident. Glory to God. Amen. And whenever I come to him and he receives me and makes me his child, and I become born again. Hallelujah. Amen. A child of the living God. Not by my works, because I can't be saved by my works. But I'll tell you what, in heaven, well, I thought you didn't believe in heaven. You never heard me say I didn't believe in heaven. I told you that we wasn't going to go to heaven. Hello?
Yes.
Bob said heaven's coming when? To us. Now what it said?
Yes.
Glory to God. Amen. What it comes to us and we go to it, I don't really care as long as I know that I'm going to be in heaven. Glory to God. And when I get to heaven, when I get before him, amen, I am saved by grace. But I'm going to be rewarded for my works. Most of my works are going to be burned up. Because I agree with you, most of my works are wood, hay, and stubble. Most of my works are just flipping the scab off of religious people's sword. Amen. My wood, hay, and stubble is going to be burned up. But I'm looking for some gold and silver that's been brought to the fire. Hallelujah. You're not going to be saved with your works.
No.
But God's going to reward you. Father, we thank you and we praise you this morning. Thank you for the promise of your word. Well, thank you, dear God, that we can accept this morning that your word by self-evident, because you promised. And by grace, I believe. In Jesus' name. We're to see the morning time. No one has got to that.
Our Heavenly Father, we thank you for this time that we can give back that is given to us. We ask Stephen this to give to you when we pray in Christ's name. Amen.
Some people ask, well, don't you believe Baptists are going to be saved, Methodists are going to be saved, Pentecostals are going to be saved, Roman Catholics are going to be saved? No, I don't. Amen. I believe Christians are going to be saved. Hello. Amen. Can you be a Baptist and still be a Christian? Yeah. Can you be a Roman Catholic and still be a Christian? Yeah. Can you be Church of Christ and still be a Christian? Yeah. What makes you a Christian? What makes you a Christian? You're filled with His Spirit. Glory to God. Amen. Glory to God. All right. Let's stand before I go on to honor. I went all the way through this service without mentioning I was mad at my wife. Lord, be proud of it. All right, that's next week. I want you to remember we're going to be leaving Wednesday. Jim Wheeler is going to be here for you on 2nd and 8th. Oh, we got a birthday. Who is it? Your mom. Cindy is that old? Huh? Now, Cindy, I don't know whether you know her not here, but you got to collect her diamonds. And you know, at the bank, you got to tell people when they bring a collector. And you got to collect her diamond there. You realize that?
No,
Huh? Well, it's a Liberty Hill diamond. Give that back to your mom. Tell her that. Let's sing happy birthday to Cindy.